Hello everybody, I'm on my way out to Corfe Castle today. Been there many a time photographing, but today's going to be really about see if I can improve my videos. I've just gone and bought a couple of bits of equipment. I bought a gimbal for the GoPro. It's a tech, no, what is it? A Feiyutech, something like that. I'll put it down on the screen in a minute. WG2X. Yeah, I bought this gimbal to try and steady out the videos and make them a bit more professional, if you like. I spent a couple of days going all through the reviews and reading the reviews, and this one came up on top in pretty much all of them, so that's the one I've bought. And first impressions, it's really nicely built, so yeah, so far quite pleased with it. The other thing I bought is a Rode mic. Again, I'll put it on the screen which model it is, because I thought the actual voiceover in the field with the GoPro wasn't particularly brilliant. So yeah, I thought perhaps an external mic, and it's actually one that I've record on my phone rather than the GoPro itself, because the GoPro one, you have to have a receiver as well, and it makes it really bulky, and so I didn't really fancy doing that. So yeah, we're nearly there now. It's a beautiful day, bit cold but beautiful anyway. Whether I get any shots or not, I don't know. There are a couple of new compositions that I want to try out with Corfe today. Yeah, you can just see it in the distance there now. So yeah, we'll see what we can see. This is the railway track at Swanage. It goes from Swanage to Norden. Back in the summer, the Flying Scotsman came through here, and we thought we'd pop up and watch it, but we came up here. Hold on, I can't get through that gate with my backpack on. Yeah, we came up here to watch it, and my God, there were just so many people. There was nowhere to park, and the whole track from Swanage to Norden was lined with people. I did get a quick glimpse of it, but yeah, not ideal. There was nowhere to park or anything. So yeah, very popular little train that. But we're going up to, can you see that bridge up in front? We're going up there. I've been up here and take quite a few photos before, but let's see what we can get today. This is Norden Station here. This is the end of the line. as far as the railway goes, and then that way is Swanage. But there's Corfe. I've actually stopped recording the audio just here because the wind is absolutely howling and you can't hear a word I'm saying. But I've also decided not to bother taking any images of this composition today because the sun is right over Corfe. It doesn't really lend itself to photography. So I thought I'd pop back down the hill and have a look at those new compositions which I mentioned to you earlier. I don't know whether you've ever seen Andy Gray's videos on YouTube or his website. He's a chap who does Tuesday night edits. He edits one of his images live. And last week or a couple of weeks ago, he did an image of Corfe Castle. But it wasn't actually Corfe Castle. He took a image of a castle up near him, which is Northumberland, and he thought he'd try and make it look like Corfe Castle. And I got to say, he did an amazing job. It really did. It looked like Corfe. But if you haven't seen his videos or his work, check them out, because his images are just absolutely amazing. Well, I think they are anyway. So yeah, that's Andy Gray. Well worth a look. That's quite interesting. Might make for a good picture. Shame the trees in the way. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything up there. It just goes into the main road. Might try that. I'm here, it would be silly not to. Well, anyway, whether I got a picture or not, this is give me a chance to try out my gimbal and my microphone. Just have to wait and see what the results are. So yeah, we're back home now after our field trip, testing out our new gimbal and the mic. I still don't know how to pronounce the name of this gimbal, but there you go. Perhaps you do. I've just sort of written down a few pros and cons, which I thought. The pros are with this, really lightweight. really lightweight, which is a good thing if you're carrying it around all day. There's absolutely no motor noise with it at all. I actually mounted the camera and recorded with it sort of doing its adjustments, and I couldn't hear anything, so that's definitely a good thing. The thing I love about this is not only does it keep your images stable, but it keeps your camera horizontal all the time. So that's absolutely brilliant, because you can easily be walking along and not knowingly sort of tilt your camera, whereas this will keep it on the horizontal all the time. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Really easy to use. There's a button on the side which, depending on how many times you press it, depending on which mode it goes into, and then the button at the back, you press it a couple of times and it takes it back to the original settings. So yeah, really easy to use, which is just as well for me, because I'm absolutely useless at this sort of thing. There is actually an app for it, which I don't think I'd ever bother, because I think that's more for if you're using it on a drone or something, where you need to have control over it from a distance. So for the sort of work I'm doing with it, I don't think that's something that I would bother with. As far as the cons go, there's only two really. First of all, this little mount that they give you that screws onto the bottom of it to mount to the GoPro handle or whatever, is useless. It doesn't matter how tight you do it, you can guarantee it comes undone. So I've actually ordered a different type of mount which hopefully will cure that problem. So yeah, not really good that. The other small thing is where you mount the camera here, there's some little tiny screws that you screw the bracket onto. It's alright if you're sitting in your lounge with it on your lap, it's easy to do, but when you're out in the field and you want to change the battery in the GoPro or something, it can be a bit fiddly. It's not a deal breaker, and to be honest, I've seen a lot of the other gimbals and they all use the same system, so it's just a shame they can't think of something a little bit easier to use. But as I say, that is not a deal breaker. So yeah, that's really it as far as that goes. The little Rode mic, absolutely fantastic. I was really impressed with the audio quality that it produces. Little tiny thing. See, it's really small. Really small. And the lead is ample length to plug it into your phone, which is in your pocket. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope it's probably helped you out a little bit if you're thinking about getting either of these items. And I hope eventually it'll help me improve my videos. The one thing I have got to do is find a way to sync my audio with the actual video more easily. I found it a bit of a nightmare syncing them, but that's something I can sort of think about and look into to see how I'm going to do it. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks ever so much for watching. Please leave a like or please subscribe to my channel, as I would much appreciate it. So this is John Dexter saying bye for now.